Hey guys, it's Brian, and welcome to 1145, A Vivid Life. It's a short tale about a girl who discovered her skeleton isn't her own. Content warning. This game contains depiction of self-mutilation. Some conversation mentions abuse and PTSD. Nudity. I hope it's a conversation about nudity and not nudity. Gonna have to blur it out. If it does have nudity in the end. Alright, guessing our name is Lainey. Lainey? Line. I can't go back to live a normal life until I go through this. Please come home. Did you start the tape recorder? This is gonna get weird. No matter what you hear, please stay put. If anything were to happen to me, this transmission will serve as a testimony. The skeleton inside of me isn't mine. I'm in the process of investigating what's going on. Yes, I tried discarding the idea at first. However, once you convinced me of something like this, an absolute horror gets a hold of you. Pictures being inhabited. Picture being inhabited by a stranger. You can't just go about attending school after the realization. The best course of action is to steal an X-ray machine and escape to the country to peek into your own body. I mean, in what case would you have a skeleton of... How in the first place do you have the skeleton of a stranger inside of you? Like, don't they have to cut you apart and place it in? Are you still with me? Please, come home. I think she's delusional. She may have some mental problem. Alright. We're setting up the X-ray machine. Do we move? Alright, I set up camp. I'll keep you posted of my advances through the radio. I brought the medkit in case the X-rays show some strange body under my skin. And don't worry, I know my ways around a scab. How would she know how to use a scalpel? I see a clear scar on the legs. Lainey here, gonna keep investigating. Oh. Alright, let's check the X-ray. Oh. I guess this is where the deep part is. Alright, let's check here. Is this a bullet? Some small round object. What is it doing inside me? Better extract it and get a closer look. Alright. Can we check for other parts? Oh. My feet are sized very differently. They're like two shoes sized apart. They're so different, these bones may have come from a different human. Whoever put this skeleton inside of me isn't familiar with the human body. Learned in class B humans aren't symmetrical. This is not conclusive. I always hated my feet. Especially when I have to buy 2 pairs of sneakers to get a single pair to fit my own feet. Isn't it? I mean, it's not normal, but I'm pretty sure people have different size feet like that. Alright, let's check the right thigh. Seems normal. Can we check our... what's it called? These are the knees. I forgot what these are called. I know behind it it's called the calf. Oh, it's the shin. There's nothing over there. Let's check our hips. Everything seems normal. The thing is highlighted. I'm pretty sure this isn't how X-rays work, but hey. Alright, let's check the stomach. I think we have a kidney stone inside. There's a weird substance in my stomach. It reacts to X-ray. What could it be? I could try to make myself throw up. Why would you regurgitate? Right, can you leave? Alright. Let's go down here so I don't have to blur too much. Hand seems normal. I mean, I'm not sure how you're concluding that something else, somewhat skeleton is inside of you. Looks like an electronic device. I don't like the idea of keeping that inside of me. Pretty sure some people would stick like these kind of device. Like I remember back then, I read about people putting magnets in the fingertips for whatever reason. Alright, check the skeleton out. Ribcage seems pretty clean. Right arm, everything seems alright. I'm not sure whether it's this safe to x-ray your entire body, but... Oh, her eyes are different. Pretty sure that's like a heterochromia. It looks like we have something on our necks. Some of this skeleton cervical discs have been replaced. Takes me back to the day Joanne pushed me out the window. Whoever built the skeleton did an imperfect job. Oh, these are options. Not sure why I did at first, but I hope I didn't choose wrong. Why does it take you back to the day Joe had pushed you out the window? I think someone spring fake memories of being buried. Was she bullied when she was younger? That day, I couldn't take it anymore. I was trying to escape when he... I'm pretty sure this is to fix your neck, isn't it? It's like some sort of brace. Right, let's check your head. Oh, it's a fake eye, no wonder. We have teeth implant. These teeth are artificial. I should take a closer look at them. Brought some pliers with me. Please don't pull it out. You're gonna bleed to death. It's a crystal eye. I could gouge it out and examine it closely. Pretty sure these types of eye you can generally take it out. But alright, I guess that's our entire body. These aren't skeletons from a stranger. Alright, let's throw up first. I'm pretty sure if we pull our teeth out before we throw up, it's not gonna go well. I hope it doesn't smell much. This tastes awful. What was this doing inside my stomach? Looks like coagulated blood and pus. The smell is terrible. I recognize this. It's a plastic explosive. I can notice stuff moving inside the mass. Are there multiple endings? Is there like a logical ending where everything is like, I won't say normal, but yeah. This one is just kind of out there, you know? Those, what do you say? Those crazy people who think there's a conspiracy about everything. And this one is just into the occult. I mean, if that was me and I spent something like that, I guess we'll just go the normal route. It's not the first time I've seen this though. With an unhealable wound inside me when my belly was pierced. What's up with her? Alright, deep breaths. I guess the microchip. Let's remove this baby. Yeah. Looks like a microchip. It's blinking. It's the citizenship we all have installed at birth. Doesn't look like human technology. It's a tracking device. Someone's watching me. Yeah, like these choices are like those of a paranoid person. Most log most logical choice would be the citizenship. I guess we'll continue with logic. I'm glad I took it out. Fuck the system. Okay, deep breaths. Why is she doing this? I guess we'll extract the bullet inside her thigh. Never cut so deep. My thigh. Why would you cut it in the first place? Here goes nothing. Sounds. It's a bullet. I had a bullet inside my thigh. Just a special caliber used by Russian agents. Now I remember Johan's game with his. Who is this Johan? Is he like an abusive dad? The wound is so old. Was I shot as a kid? I don't have any memory of this, but I do recall a smell. It's making me want to cry. Alright, I believe I was shot as a kid. It's supposed to be nebulous, confusing, but I feel there's something in my head blocking them. Images don't get to me. But the sounds do, the smells do. Especially the smells. Yes. The wound in my thigh is so old, the scar deformed by growth. I was shot as a kid, and this bullet has been somehow living inside of me for years. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to take it out if you're in the hospital. Maybe she was shot and just left there. It smells like burnt flesh and rubble, the smells of high-pitched scream. Was she in war? Please come home. This bone ache. I'm pretty sure no one's on the radio. It's been saying the same thing 4 times in a row. I vomited blood and pus from time to time since I have memory. The doctor said that it was untreatable, that it will heal as I grow. I don't remember the visit though, it's just what I've been told. Not that I cared much because this has always been with me. It doesn't happen often, maybe 6 or 7 times a year. That isn't often. It's like once every 2 months. If I stare long enough at this gross puddle, my ears start ringing, vision goes numb, and the taste of rotten blood evokes some old trauma of something piercing my stomach. Lay in the ground, black clouds over purple clouds, being wrapped in a blanket by some people in uniform. Please come on. Yeah. I'm really thinking that no one's on the radio. She must have memory. She must be from some sort of war, right? A war survivor. You know, those citizens being attacked. I removed the citizen microchip. We all forget their existence until we steal an X-ray machine peek inside our head, huh? Why can religion be a choice but you get pierced after birth with an intrusive control device? How ethical is it to force a human being into a system? Oh yeah, but crime is so low and bureaucracy so agile now. Please come home. Don't worry. They'll put me a new one back in after they arrest me. My feet are weird. My feet definitely can't be mine. They're so gross. I always end up getting hurt because I buy the biggest size of a pair of shoes and fill one of them with people to fit my smaller foot. It's not only that having to buy 2 shoes is expensive, I look ridiculous. Please come home. These feet, I reject them. They're not mine. This is where the body dysphoria comes from. I couldn't tell you about how Joanne hurt my back. The day Joanne's screams didn't paralyze me. It was worse. They haunted my legs. My skeleton would start running towards the window, not willing to endure another of Joanne's beatings. In case you don't know, when your skeleton decides to override the instruction from your muscles, you just turn into a puppet. So my bones jumped out of the window. I fell on top of a car, but it wasn't then when the spine was damaged. It was a typewriter Joanne threw out the window that crushed my back. That's how I got the cervical disc replacement. Silver lining is the skeleton never overtook control again. Is Joanne in prison? I'm pretty sure you have to go to some sort of doctor to get your thing replaced. Unless they lied about how it happened. Gonna keep investigating. Alright. I guess remove the eye ain't so bad. Okay, yep. Let's take a quick look and put it back. I can feel the cold air inside my skull. It's really unpleasant. I can feel life pulsating inside of it. There's a code number behind this. Surprised I played for stupidity. I'm pretty sure this would tell us how she lost it. I lost this eye during archery practice. Schools should do a maturity test before accepting archery students. That's pretty normal. Okay, last one. Thieves. Ah, this is gonna hurt. I should have stole a bottle of vodka while I was at. Now my mouth feels all weird. In addition to not being mine, I guess. These teeth almost look and feel like a real thing. I almost died the day Joanne beat me with a fry. What's with this Joanne guy? Reminds me of how they punish child soldiers. Oh. I guess not like at all. If they come back with spare ammo, or someone reports them for not engaging in combat, they pull a teeth out of their mouths. I guess I was a child soldier. Amy here. Should tell you how I lost my eye. Never tell you about how I lost my eye, did I? In one of my earlier life crises, I joined an archery club to try and make some friends. Why archery? You see, I'm a bitch for fantasy novels and archers are usually among my favorite characters. Guess you already know where this is gonna go, right? Short story, we created William's Tell infamous scene. And I was the one with the apple on the head. I'm so sorry. Please don't. Of course, you put the app. How are you not scared seeing them shoot an arrow at you? My lost teeth reminded me of those child soldiers. I learned about punishment to child soldiers in a documentary about recent civil wars beyond the border. Maybe we weren't the child. Oh, whoop. Ooh, hiccups. Maybe we weren't a child soldier? They're supposed to live in a democracy now. Let's leave it at that. They're still figuring out. Oh jeez. The hiccups are so bad. Hopefully they won't end up as our lauded democracy. Not so long as 10 years ago, there was this scandal of a unit composed of children and their surprising efficacy on the battlefield. The child soldier situation lasted for 8 months. Then our country deployed an operation to rescue and shelter those kids. Most of them were missing thieves. They tell us about how the militia tore a thief off them for every failure, made a lot of fuss over the news. I wonder if this skeleton is from one of them. Please come. Will those kids ever return to their homelands? Am I one of those kids? I think I solved the mystery. I've dug enough around my body for a life so far. Why I found points toward a clear conclusion. We've been pretty logical with this whole story. I must accept it. This is my skeleton. Are you still there? I finished my investigations. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so sorry. I'm ashamed. I'm not well. I need help. The skeleton is mine, after all. Doesn't matter how many stories I make up to justify every tiny imperfection. This is my body, but I have trouble accepting that. I am like myself. I don't think I'll ever be able to like myself. I went and stole an X-ray machine from the hospital to avoid facing my low self-esteem. Probably thinking I lost it. Now I see how delusional this all seems. There's no telling when I'll lose touch with reality again. I don't trust myself anymore. Come and pick me up, please. Please take me home. Uh, please come home. A short weird help by the construction team. Thank you for playing. As always, the game is in the description. Do like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.